Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you on a tour of Doctor Who locations around Cardiff. I won't be looking into Torchwood in Sarah Jane, but some of the locations that I do go to actually have been used in them shows. It's just today is primarily Doctor Who, but I may do videos in the future that do focus upon Torchwood and Sarah Jane. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy. So those of you that remember from the 11th hour, this is where Amy put the 11th Doctor, his tie in the car door, and this is where the pond was. The pond isn't actually there, it's all make-believe. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool being here for me because, as you all know, I am a massive fan of the 11th Doctor. So to be where it kind of all began for my era of the show, it's kind of a bit special. I'm in Ledworth right now. I'm not in Llandaff, I'm not in Cardiff, I'm in Ledworth. But as well as the 11th hour, this Llandaff has also been used in various other episodes. It was used in Human Nature, Family of Blood two-parter. It was also used in Vincent and the Doctor, the cathedral. I'm going to try and find the area in which they stood, but it's the cathedral in which they were painting at when the Crephaeus arrived. So yeah, a fair few episodes have been filmed here. So some of you may be wondering why the hell am I showing you this right now, but if you remember in Family of Blood, in that two-parter, this is where John Smith and Joan Redfern walked through in that dream sequence of him getting married. This is where that took place. You may recognise this. This is where Amy had a go at the 11th Doctor for leaving her for God knows how many years. So I think this is the area in which Vincent and the Doctor filmed when they had the painting and they were looking for the Crephaeus. I'm pretty sure this is that area and this is the wall that they looked into. Positive of it. But yeah, it's pretty weird being here because some of these are my, like the 11th hour and Vincent and the Doctor are my favourite episodes, or some of my favourite episodes. So it's kind of a bit, not starstruck, but a bit kind of magical being here. This has been Ledworth. If you want to come here, basically it is on the outskirts of Cardiff. To be fair, I wouldn't really think that I'm in Cardiff right now. It kind of feels like Godric's Hollow from Harry Potter. That's what I'm getting from all of these buildings right now. But yeah, this is in Llandaff and it's on the outskirts of Cardiff, so it is a bit difficult to get to, but if you can, I really do recommend it because it is kind of a bit magical being here. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off into the city centre and possibly to the bay, and I'm going to go and find a few more locations I think are pretty cool. Obviously Cardiff has been the home of Doctor Who since 2005. Well, earlier than that, considering they started filming in about 2004, really. So they have used loads of locations over and over again. It's hard to not walk around Cardiff and be like, oh, that was used in at least 2 episodes of Doctor Who. So many locations have been used, but the thing is there's so many more locations that could be used. Cardiff has got so much more to offer, so I'm really excited to see what they do in Series 11. But anyway, we're here at Bills University now. Where exactly I am now, but if you remember in the pilot, they had the pilot, the puddle that the pilot was in was over there. And this is actually where I saw Series 10 being filmed. This is where I met Peter and Pearl for the first time. This is where I met them, and it was just around that corner. So that was a pretty cool day. But what I love about that episode is everything was very Cardiff based. Everything was very much based in Cardiff University. So you can go around this whole campus and just find locations. The fact is the entirety of Series 10 as well, there was so much from Cardiff University and so much based within this campus. So some of you will recognise this, particularly you, Steph, if you're watching. This is where Danny took his last walk as a living man in Dark Water. This is where he had that deadly phone call with Clara. So yeah, this is the road. This is the very road where Danny Pink took his final breath before he got turned into a Cyberman, because obviously he went into the afterlife. So sorry you guys, but it just had to be done. Iconic locations from series 1 at least. It's from the first ever episode. It's from the first episode of the new series. It's from Rose, and this is where the Ortons attacked, and they made this place look out to be like London. They put underground things here, they put taxis here, and they made this look like an actual road, when in reality it's not. Just across the road from Queen's Arcade you have this little building. Was the police station where Jackie comes out of and says you can get compensation, Rose. That's it. Another iconic location from series 1 is this place. This of course is where Rose worked, and this is the building that blew up technically. Okay, so the location I'm about to go to now is one that when I get there you'll be like, why are you showing me this? That like this has no this has nothing to do with Doctor Who. It does. Some of you, just like the Danny Pink thing, some of you will find this location very, very upsetting. Sadly, I couldn't actually show you it fully. It was, of course, the trap streets from Face the Raven, where Clara took her last breath, technically, in Face the Raven. And just like the area I showed you around about Cardiff campus, the city centre has so many locations within meters of one another. You can walk to series 1, you can walk to series 5. You come to Cardiff, you are in Doctor Who universe, and when I say that I mean it. You can literally walk from one episode to the next. So as you can see, where I am now is Rose's flats, or is also Clara's flats, but this is mainly known as Rose's flats from series 1 and 2. You may also recognise this part of road as where Pete Tyler died, because this is where it took place, and that is where Rose and 9 hid. But this is where that took place as well, right outside her flats. As well as that, right next to the towers you have the park from series 9, and over there is the slide in which Peter Capaldi slid down at the beginning of the Zygon invasion. Honestly, so much has been filmed in Butte Town itself. You have Rose's flats, you have Clara's flats, you have the park, you have this area where the Oswalds walked off. Just a 5-minute walk down the road from Rose's flats, we have the coal exchange, which has also been used at various points within Doctor Who, most recently as part of the Monk 3-parter. This is where the monk stood on top of everyone, and all of the slaves were, and there was a flag up here with it on. But yeah, this is the coal exchange, which has been featured. The monk was stood there. Literally, through this alleyway, you have the coal exchange there, which is where we just were. Through this alleyway to the road we're going to now is a road, and is an area called Mount Stewart Square, and this is an area most used quite a bit within Doctor Who. It was used in Army of the Ghosts, it was used in Doomsday, I think, it was used in the Monk trilogy. It's been used in so many episodes. But this is Mount Stewart Square. But as you can see, that little shop over there is where Bill looked in on as Peter Capaldi's Doctor was on the TV screen, and loads of monks infested this area, and this is where that took place. As well as that, like I said, Army of the Ghost used this location. If you look back at the episode, you will see this area from high up, and you'll see loads of Cybermen and Daleks flying around. But this is the area. This acted as Canary Wharf London area. Daleks are Cybermen. The street over there is Mount Stewart Square, and again this is another alleyway, and this is where John Sim and Paul Mackey walked onto the street in World Enough in Time, I think, yeah, in World Enough in Time, as he was playing the Master. This street itself has also been used in various episodes. Further up there, you had all the Simon walk down here, and you had the Simon walk down there as well, from Lord and Different Time and the Dr. Falls. Same road as where the Simon were is this little alleyway, and this is from the caretaker where the Scovox Blitzer and all that happened with the policemen and the kids. That is where that was. Obviously I can do a Doctor Who locations tour without showing you the bay. This restaurant here is from the beginning of Boomtown, when the 9th Doctor is with Jack and Rose and Mickey and sees the newspaper with Blomfield Foch on. Now, if you're a fan of Doctor Who, you've probably heard of Torchwood, so I'll show you this one location from Torchwood. This, of course, is the Torchwood Hub, and this is where Gwen and Yonto and Jack and Owen and Tosh all would have entered to get to Torchwood, which, of course, now is Yonto's Shrine.
That's not gone well at all.
From Cardiff Bay you can also see Penarth, which is this island, well not island, this bit of the land here, and you can get to it from Cardiff Barrage. I won't go there now, but I might do that in a future video. But Penarth is where a lot of the Sarah Jane Adventures actually filmed. Some of you may remember in The Runaway Bride, Donna obviously was asking Lance to marry her, and they're the stairs that they ran down. So where I am now was used for New Earth in Series 2 of Doctor Who. David and Billy obviously used this. This was the hospital, and the lifts are just around the corner. But just imagine this place filled with a load of cat people and really far in the future. Then we have New Earth. One thing that may shock you is this was actually used as the museum from Vincent and the Doctor. They put a load of green screen, basically. Imagine this bottom half is the location from Vincent and the Doctor, the museum in France, then this isn't there, and then that is where you have the location. That was technically the museum from that episode. That was just amazing CGI and special effects that they did on there. And that's what I love, that they can use so many locations over and over again, but they can change it ever so slightly and you wouldn't know. But the one place that I am now, and considering that the day I am filming this is 11 years since Torchwood began, is Torchwood Tower. You can't do a location tour without going to Torchwood Tower. But I just like thinking that this has got the rift going up it now. Obviously Roald Dahl Place itself has also been used, as well as the Red Church. Series 3 finale again, they stood over there, they had that in the background, and you had Captain Jack, Martha Jones and the Doctor, and Captain Jack was pretty much given the speech about him being the face of Bo. Also in Series 1 you had the crack going through here because of the rift, and then again in Series 8, I think that was his most recent appearance, in Time Heist. It's used briefly, and they really do CGI. You have all of these bollards, you have this area, and then you have really golden city in the future, in the distance, but that was its most recent appearance, I think. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this little tour around Cardiff through Doctor Who locations and some tortured ones, as I am by Torchwood Tower. It just seemed like the perfect place to end it, really, where Doctor Who technically began all them years ago in 2005. I'm thinking this was originally going to be a one-off video, but I'm thinking that I may end up actually making this into a series, because there are that many locations that I want to visit that I just haven't been able to in this video. So not just around Cardiff, but around Wales itself, around London as well. And I'm thinking I may do a Doctor Who locations tour series. But hopefully, if you like that idea, please comment below and tell me some ideas of locations that you'd like me to go to in future videos. But hopefully this is of some use to people that can't get down to Cardiff or come into Cardiff and want to know to which locations in which they can go to. But yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're ready. Go and check out my Twitter, Tom_Matt_Dix, and I will see you very soon. It's been a while since I made a video and I'm so sorry, but hopefully uni and life won't get in the way this time. See ya.